What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about discovering our sixth sense, our intuition. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Kellyanne Rose, and I have a clear history and past of many events, life-changing events, traveling, and just that led me to understand so many things about spirituality, confidence building, relationships, the law of attraction, and our intuition. And I have felt a strong guidance of my intuition since I was like 3 years old, just hearing my inner voice. So this video is going to explain to you like what our intuition is, and just as simple as that. And I want to share with you that when I got to college in my undergrad, I remember just feeling so driven by this topic because I was always constantly just feeling this voice and this guidance from within and wondering, what the hell was it? Like, where is it coming from? What is it? And I actually wrote a college paper about intuition, our sixth sense. That was the topic. It was really fun. It was in an English class, and we were allowed to write like about anything we wanted. Freshman year English class, and we wrote about 10 or so different papers. And at the end of the semester or course, our professor asked us to take one of those papers and make it a research paper. So I thought, I'm going to take the one about intuition, our sixth sense. Lo and behold, of the 4 books I checked out of the library, one of them had Intuition, Our Sixth Sense as the title of chapter 3 in that book. And all of the things I had written in my paper were actually proven, or at least researched through some of the research findings in the books that I had found. So I was like, whoa, goes to show that you don't always need like factual backing. Like a lot of what like the epiphanies and revelations that have come to me, they've just come to me. And this video is going to explain why and how, like, factually that makes sense. There's this thing called the 100th monkey effect, which describes this. There's actually a thing called the 100th monkey effect that describes this. And it's a hypothetical phenomenon when a new behavior idea is spread rapidly by unexplained means from one group to all related groups. Once a critical number of members of one group exhibit the new behavior or acknowledge the new idea. That's like Wikipedia's terminology definition for it, right? Basically, if a certain amount of people are doing something a certain way, it's going to subconsciously move into another group of people or animals without them physically having to be present or in any sort of communication whatsoever. So this was explained through this group of Japanese monkeys, and they're called, between 1952 and 1953, primatologists conducted a behavioral study of a troop of macaca fuscata Japanese monkeys on the island of Kojima. Hopefully I said Fuscata correctly. The researchers would supply these troops, and you can check this out on Wikipedia. Literally just look up the 100th monkey effect. But the researchers supplied the troops with foods such as sweet potatoes and wheat in open areas, often on beaches. Then this unanticipated byproduct of the study was that the scientists witnessed several innovative evolutionary behavioral changes by the troop, 2 of which were orchestrated by one young female and the others by her siblings or contemporaries. So basically, once the 100th monkey, I'm just going to keep reading this because it like makes more sense as it's like specifically laid out here. But so some of the monkeys learned to wash the sweet potatoes, initially through an 18-month-old female member. Her name was Emo, by the researchers. This happened in 1953. So Emo discovered that sand and grit could be removed from the potatoes, these little monkeys, by washing them in a stream or in the ocean. Gradually, the new potato washing habit spread through the troop in the usual fashion through observation and repetition. So these monkeys were learning how to wash these potatoes and remove the sand and grit by washing them, okay? So unlike most food customs, this behavior was learned by the older generation of monkeys from the younger ones, which is really nice. So the behavior then spread up until 1958, and according to Watson, when a sort of group consciousness had suddenly developed among the monkeys as a result of one last monkey learning the potato washing by conventional means, So Watson concluded that the researchers observed that once a critical number of monkeys was reached, the 100th monkey, for example, this previously learned behavior instantly spread across the water to monkeys on nearby islands. So they literally were not present at all physically, or the monkeys were not in communication to each other. They were not showing each other how to wash. It was just the monkeys once 100 monkeys learned how to do this, the monkeys on the complete separate side of the island that had no former association with the first group batch of monkeys learned how to do it as well. So, hello, we're getting downloads, the same downloads on a human consciousness level in our our field of consciousness without having to physically be next to someone or communicate with anybody. Whoa, humanity has like leveled up. Wow. So read about it, check it out. But so that, my friends, shows you that that conscious group consciousness and group think can happen without technically like through telepathy, right? So not even physically having to be together in one place or communicating with each other. So check it out, proven research, the 100th monkey effect. Check out the story, and it's proven research how we are all connected. And so just goes to also show you how scary it can be when people are misguided by things that aren't true, and then a certain number of people believe the same thing, which maybe isn't true, and then it can just spread into just such dangerous territories. But anyway, this video, keep it friendly, fun, and light. It's about intuition and just what intuition really is. And so I like to provide that little factual research-based study so that you can understand that this isn't all woo-woo. The way that humans are evolving is on a level of telepathy. We are evolving into that space where on a telepathic level. Physically, we can also feel intuition in our body. Some of us already know that we have in our gut, we have our gut is just a fascinating place. And I'm not like a nutritionist or scientist, but when something is wrong, have you ever felt it in your gut? Like you felt like something was wrong in your body, right? So this seems like obvious stuff, but nobody really talks about like the science behind it. So anyway, you can really feel intuition physically in your body. Our body gives us indicators when something isn't right. And also the last thing our intuition can be coming from, other than just, ourselves, or like other than from other people and groupthink, is a divine source. And I'll talk a lot about spirituality. I'll talk a lot about that in my other videos, but our intuition is always speaking to us, always guiding us. So it's important for us to stay open, stay grounded, so we can receive those updates, those downloads, and as animals, right? As part of nature in this ecosystem. So that, my friends, is all I have for you today. If you like this video, please subscribe, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm new to YouTube, so it would mean a lot to support me. And I really look forward to sharing more about intuition, law of attraction, spirituality, and how to make a relationship building, confidence, and how to make just share all of my experiences with you to help your life be happier and more joyful. All right, talk to you next time.